Your mom made the greatest point last night in terms of talking about what the rioting will do for insurance, for the insurance of the white building owners and the property value, and how that'll be finessed behind the scenes. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
we're
and who would receive
and who
those?
yeah and who's the reciprocant of the benefits of those things. It ain't us.
Yeah, like who will receive it first? If the black-owned businesses will ever see a
If ever,
dime,
yeah.
because a lot of times with those insurance type of situations, they're looking at as far as the claims, you can if you don't know and if you don't have the means to then have the proper legal for that type of stuff, then they can find a loophole in that shit. Like they can look at it and be like, come up with some shit on like how we can either postpone paying you or just eventually just not do it. Because we have. I'm trying to. I really believe when it comes to insurance, there's only a certain amount of dollars. Like people might think that there's a shit ton, like a big,
You were saying that last night.
bro, a big ass bag that you can just get money out of for insurance, bro. Them motherfuckers have spent it, bro. Like, nigga, it's the same thing with banks, my nigga. Like banks, nigga, if you have over 250,000 inside of your account, good luck trying to get a dollar over your 250
On demand.
on
though.
demand.
Yeah, like you need to go get that cash. Good luck. Seen that shit time and time. Wait a minute. You the bank, nigga. My account on my app says it's 2.5 in there. What you mean my 2.5 ain't in there? No, that's not how that work, man. That's not how this
Bro,
works.
niggas will give you a questionnaire sheet on the reason why you need your bread. And can you hold that thought for a second while we go figure out,
Where we go?
we got it in the back, but we can see what we can do.
Niggas
for it.
calling everywhere. Hey, I'm trying to put it together. Like the imagery of the bank manager scrambling like a dope boy to put the pack together.
Where am I supposed to get that from, bro? Like,
Ask for the
nigga,
money.
Wait a minute. Like, hey, bro, you should have called me last week if you was coming today.
bro, we ain't saw that since you gave it to us, bro. Like the moment you gave it to us, that shit was gold.
Bro, so it's something as simple as that makes this shit like unbearable. Cause this is what we're talking about. At the crux of this is this at the core of all of this is our inability to liberate ourselves that has come from building this motherfucker for free. Like for free. Building this thing everybody loves so much, America Land of the Free, is one people that built this shit. Oh, the Asians built the railroad. Hey, we wouldn't even be talking about no railroads, nigga, if it wasn't for us. So fuck out of here. That's where I'm at with it. Truly. Some people gonna be hot about it. I don't give a shit. We gotta stop. We have to stop with the gray area, sitting on the fence because it's convenient. It's a bunch of you motherfuckers that are millionaires and billionaires in the name of Black American culture specifically. You're the biggest patrons of your businesses, from the beauty salon owners, from the convenience store owners, nigga, from the gas station owners, bruh. Holy fuck. Our black dollars is all through there. And we don't have nothing to show for it. Don't have a fucking thing to show for it. So guess what? We can't get done a fucking thing. Can't get business loans. Education systems the school systems within our proximities are fucked. The park systems within our proximities are fucked. The streets are everything.
We be getting like a Mercedes here and there though.
Oh no. What's the Chappelle the skit where black people get reparations and they talk about the stocks that went through the roof? In other news, Cadillac stock is going it's fucked up. It's so
Like
fucked
Cadillacs and Newports or something.
Yeah. And oh man, and it's how are we almost 15 years removed from the Chappelle show? It had
Yeah, pretty much.
holy
Because he was gone, 13?
dog. That's impressive. we're talking about 15 years of like, yo, let's laugh at this pain. But the Clayton Bigsby sketch, the reparation sketch, the racial draft sketch, the trading spouses, Black Bush is like how much of that shit forecast, and so it's back to my point of salute to the creatives, and that's who I want to advocate. That's because it's the sub genre of the community for me. The creatives that dedicate their lives to the advancement of Black people. It's not easy because you gotta and when shit is quote unquote copacetic, everything is cool. You have to deal with the rhetoric of, oh, this shit too deep, man. Oh man, why you always gotta and then shit like this happens, and then everyone tries to react in real time and start making shit that helps it. No, nigga, it's every fucking day. Every day this is a fight. And that's all.
I think that's the thing, though.
Go ahead.
I think that's where we're missing the boat at. Is that, are we forgetting that every day is a fight? I think because Monty just hit it on the head. Because I think if you're approaching every day as such, then it's less likely for you to be getting knocked off your axis with things. Like, I think it should probably move you more into a militant state, but not necessarily in the point of like having to like lose. I don't know, like to lose your lose your composure, I would say. Like I'm getting right now, like I understand, and I would never say this about anybody that's like having a feeling about protesting and stuff like that. Like, that's not the thing. Or even the families. Like I'm in a family that has to deal with shit like that. That has not received justice yet. So or 4 years and it's still zero justice whatsoever. So I'm in that crooks as well, and it wasn't even on the local scale. So that's how much irritation there is in that subject. But on my end, the way to combat a lot that I lost you. There we go. The way to combat a lot that took place or what continues to take place, and know how many people are affected, even if it's on the scale that it's on, is for maximum improvement on all cylinders. I think that like there has to be a driving force forward, because without it, it's a high possibility of extinction. That's kind of the stakes that you're playing at. You know what I mean? Like, don't nobody give a fuck about you as an individual. If you don't believe that, look left and right about how this shit is going on. You know what I mean? Like, your individual worries and troubles and all that shit like that. Yeah, you might get some ears. They might want to give their opinion. They might want to help in order to help themselves. But past that, people don't give, like, beyond the immediate that may act as if they have a care, but they also have to deal with their own shit. You have to find a middle ground for yourself, bro. Like, that's literally what it is, because beyond that of people not giving a fuck, you are fighting against extinction, bro. And you can try to believe that trying to have conversations or even coach or even plead with people, with groups of people that have zero clue about anything in your background, that aren't even thinking about wavering. Nothing that you can say can possibly make them waver. Zero.
Nah, watching downtown, newsflash to everybody that was saluting the defacement of downtown Oakland. Some black creatives have a studio down there. Just wanted to point that out. Youth Radio was directly across the street from us. They fucked up Youth Radio, and several other black-owned businesses that more than likely won't be able to recover. And this isn't a fuck you to the rioters or anything like that. This is more of a look at the chess move. Look at who was out there. A couple weeks ago, there was a protest for renter security for COVID, and I got to see who was leading that march. The faces, the non-black faces that were charged up in their Priuses with signs all over the cars. It's pretty cute. It was really cute. A lot of those same people were in downtown Atlanta, were in downtown Oakland, in downtown Dallas, in downtown Minneapolis. A lot of non-black faces defacing property in the name
They caught him with the spray cans, putting a BLM over everywhere.
Everywhere.
With the mask over. Like right now, you get a chance to put that mask on, and you could be mistaken as anyone at this moment if you're not looking closely. But you'll see it in the black outfits, the black hoodies, the black mask. But didn't put on the gloves, so now we see it's obvious. It's not even close to a black person over here, but it's cool.